Welcome to another stellar show of Blueprint. It is I, guest hosting once again, El Wapo. And let me tell you, after coming off of last week's show, I don't even know if we can top it. But anyway, how you guys doing tonight? It seems to me that today is no different because we have high demand starting off the show. Let's bring it to him.
The revolution is televised.
I had to get it off my chest. You know what? I punched a fucking wall and I thought I broke my hand, to be quite honest with you. And the funny thing is I punched it with my right hand, my weak hand. I could have punched it with my left hand and I could have broken the fucking wall. I could have put holes after holes through that locker room door. But I went with this one. So, Dak, we all know why we're here. We all know why this is happening, because it's open challenge once again. And you know what? It's so well done the first time. I'm going to give you something different.
And Buckshot, you know what? That's okay. Because in life, you win some and you lose some. And sometimes you lose a lot. Sometimes you lose so many matches in a row that you forget what it feels like to win. Sometimes you lose so much that you think of yourself as a failure. But you know what? I digress. The point is, you learned. You learned from your mistakes last week against Dante Rage. You overlooked him. You overlooked him and he took advantage of that. Now it's time for you to do what you do best and come out here and rip apart any person who decides to step up. It is time for you to learn from your mistake.
You know what, Dak? I had to get it off my chest because I'm fucking sick of them. I am fucking sick to fucking death of having to explain it when everyone knows that I beat Hollywood Hayward for the WGP Championship. But that is another story for another time because I'm still waiting for the real belt, but that's logistics that we will not get into. It's open challenge again, ladies and gentlemen. It is open challenge night once a fucking again. And you know what? Because it went so wrong for me the last time, I don't care who I face. But the rules are simple. This is a rising star, so no over 25s, no Steels, no Al Wapos, no Bronx Bomber, no Hodgson, no Hollywood Hayward. I don't want the old folks. I don't want the retirement home of the foundation coming out here and challenging me. Because this is where everyone proves that they are a star.
Foundation, it seems that Buckshot has an open challenge to anyone in the locker room. Now, last week, you didn't quite fair to my best friend, Dante Rage, Mr. Buckshot. So, let me do the honors and be the second person to beat you in your own open challenge. I accept. Let's have fun with this. Let's go to the extreme. Let's put on a show for all to see. Under the big top, ladies and gentlemen, the lights are shining upon Buckshot. But let's see for how long. When I tear him apart.
Well, it looks like Deviant has responded to Buckshot's challenge. The match begins right now.
Whoa, guys! Deviant's back! Run! Fuck off. I'm not running from you. You think you can come out here, think you have the balls to come out here and face me. Well done, Deviant. You actually pulled yourself out of the grave that Mr. Wallace dug for you. Well done. But now you are about to be put back down. I'm about to put you in a thick foundation of concrete. Down 6 foot under. Hell, scratch it. I'm going to put you down 12 feet under. I'm going to do a lot worse to you than Mr. Wallace did to you. Because, Deviant, you are nothing. You're nothing in the promo game. I'm sorry, but you can come out here and change the personality. You can come out here and think, oh yeah, the mask is going to work, guys. I look like a fucking clown. But the reality is, if you took that mask off, you look like a clown already. If you carried on the way you were going, you were just going to make sure that you put clown makeup on. You might as well be Krusty fucking Clown, because nothing sticks. No, none of your promos stick. None of them are memorable. That's it for you. Austin Wilde, that is it. You are done. You're done in the promo game. You are done here. Because Austin Wilde, Deviant, whatever you want to be fucking called, I cannot fucking stand you. And you know what? It started off in FTW. Because you're like, oh, he's not ready. Young Buck's not ready. Young Buck's not ready to end my career. And look what he did. My first ever win in FTW. What did I do as the Young Buck? I buried you. I put you down. I made sure that first win was going to stick. And it has stuck ever since, Deviant. It has stuck ever since you've came to the foundation. Because you still are running away from it. You're still running away from the fact that your character died that night. Where mine continue to be elevated. Where mine continue to stay where I am going. And that's rising to the top. Doing the one thing that you will never be able to do is win a championship from Hollywood Haywood. That is something that you will never do, Deviant. I'm sorry, but that's the cold, hard truth. You will never beat better promo artists than you. And it started with me. It started with me as the Young Buck, but now I'm Buckshot. Now I'm the one that's more unhinged. Now I'm the one that's more unfiltered. Now I'm the one that's gonna end your fucking career. Because I am the best thing since sliced bread. I am the best thing out here, and nothing can fucking stop me. Nothing can end my career, not the judges, not the locker room, no one. This is a new star. This is a new star in the making, Foundation, and you will be blinded by my light. You will be blinded by the fire that I am about to burst off of everyone's ass. Because this is my stage. Whether you like it or not, this is my stage. The foundation is something that I am going to build. The foundation I am going to build around me, and I'm going to lift myself up. And Deviant, you will continue to be the bottom rung. You will continue to be the one person that everyone will be to get to the next level. Until going and going and going until they eventually get to me. And until then, Deviant, stay down there. Stay down, buried where he put you, where Mr. Wallace put you. Because if you ever try to come out of there, if you ever try and reach your fist up and come out the dirt, I'll be standing right over you, ready to put you back down there.
Buckshot, last week you came up just a tad bit short against my friend Dante Rage. And now you get me, Deviant. You see, there's a difference between you and I. Foundation has seen it. Yes, you may have excelled beyond belief. Because that time frame that you live in really exist? Does that monumental momentum you have built inside you truly exist? Well, I get to dig deep this week and I get to find out as I take you by that mangy throat and destroy you and expose the real Buckshot for who he is. All you do is ramble on and on and on about being a top star. I get it, your high demands, but at the end of the day, only one of us will be high on demand, and that is going to be me. 'Cause let's face it, Buckshot, your time is slowly running out. And after tonight, that time has taken its final puff. And I am here to tell you that momentum you have will burn into an obsolete pile of dust. I told countless people to stop putting me down, to stop putting me as an outcast, and now it's time to deliver a message. And you happen to be the recipient of it. This company doesn't need a Buckshot. What it needs is a goddamn devil, and I ain't afraid to do the job. So I have to erase countless victims, starting today, especially with someone like you, a mangy, annoying little pipsqueak. You think you have all the answers, Buckshot, but you don't. You have nothing to gain, but you have everything to lose tonight. I have everything to gain and nothing to lose. This is my game, and you're living in it. When I finally play you like the pawn you are, everyone will know that Deviant is the real thing. Welcome to my world, you Buckshot.
Your winner, Buckshot. It seems to me that he got redemption from last week's loss. Also, it looked like Deviant wasn't playing this time, so I'll tell you, that was a real close match. I'm looking forward to seeing what these next two come up with in the next following weeks. Up next, we have Sam freaking Spade going one-on-one with the Vagabond. Match starts right now.
Foundation, welcome to the show. You at the hottest action that's given to you live all across the promo universe. This is where the action is being held in. And you want to see the baddest promo artists. You looking at the top faction, elevated, Lamar, Alpha, Sam, freaking Spade. And this one man finna bring down the darkest days. And Vagabond, this is the end of you, your fans, and every damn demon that's in the darkness is getting ready to perish. So get ready, Foundation. Get ready for the little hope you have, and is irrelevant. Sorry, waster of space, young man by the name of the Bond, Vagabond. He once was the former Trilogy champion, to all of you. He gave you false hopes, false beliefs to see he was going to take the mantle and lead the damn Trilogy division to success. Wrong. So I have to show you what I do to false believers, to false ones who lead the wrong damn division to the disgrace as his career. See, I know he's going to come on the stream and say Sam freaking Spade joined the faction and became elevated. See, this is where you stand up. You know Sam is the caliber in this business. He came through these doors on his own and made a name for himself. And the moment Sam freaking Spade came through the doors, elevated, has just got into business. Because us three, the dangerous trio in this organization, is putting the asses and you on the stream to make you more relevant more than you was before. So now, you thought you was the baddest top talent. No, you looking at the top talent that's going to take this company by storm. Because we are the foundation. And the foundation is elevated. Our career is going to take off so fast that it's going to be to a matter of time to all three of us on main eventing, having gold over our shoulder. You want 3 men who got the right to show you that we don't give false dreams. We give it to reality. Because Vagabond, you led that Trilogy division for a long damn time. See, you might go low, but tonight you going high because I'm going to make you elevated when it's all said and done. Because my setbacks is my major, greatest comebacks. The losses don't define me, but putting you to sleep is what reality seems to be. Because I got one chance, one shot to show you that I'm going to come through you. And when it's all said and done, Vagabond, you might think you are the former Trilogy. No, you are the former disgrace. Just like you debuted in this company a long time ago. And they all thinking Vagabond has improved. No, the only thing he improved in is being the bottom feeder that nothing but more than hot fucking air. And he ain't nothing less than somebody who needs to be put in their place. Because your comeback is going to be walking back out the foundation. Your setback is going to be acknowledging the fucking elevated. And the greatest story, and it's come down to this, you shall be elevated.
Hello, Sam. I know you think that this is an amazing opportunity to face the Baba Yaga, the different breed, the Vagabond. But did you actually study for this match? Because I can guarantee you that you haven't. As good as you are, as elevated as you may think you are, don't worry, I saw how you did at the last pay-per-view. A job well done. A job well done. But now you're facing me. I get it. Mr. Wallace sent you to face me as a test to see where you're at. Unfortunately, you don't know where you're at. I know where I'm at. I'm elevated. Always elevated. What about you? I know you're gonna come in here with all this fancy bravado. I know you're gonna come in here doing push-ups. I know you're gonna come in here doing sit-ups. I know you're gonna come in here saying, I'm Sam freaking Spade! But unfortunately, that's not going to be enough here. Because psychologically, I am just on a different level compared to you. Mentally, I'm on a different level compared to you. I'm always 30 steps ahead of my opponents. You are no different. Because as good as you are, you're going to fail here. As good as you are, as great as you are, as fierce of a competitor as you are, your fierceness cannot match my own, unfortunately. You're just not there yet. Because you are just a little baby lamb sent out by Lamar to to a slaughter. And guess who's the slaughterhouse? Me! Because guess what? The Shadow Realm, this is where you're gonna go after all is said and done. You're gonna have new friends here. They all wanna see you. Think about it. Is it ever any wonder why Mr. Wallace sent you up against me? It's not some test. It's an execution. It is a death sentence. The moment you signed the dotted line was the moment you signed your last will and testament sent out to all your family and your loved ones. That's what you sent out to them. Because my words have been. They will seep into you, rotting you from the inside out, corrupting you from within. Because that's the kind of power that I have. That's the kind of power that I wield. And these fangs dig into you, picking you apart psychologically, emotionally, and mentally. Because that's the kind of power that I have, the kind of power that I'm capable of. You, not even close. At the end of it all, you're going to be a shadow, a husk, lurking inside that pathetic human carcass known as the human body. Because at the end of it all, I will declare checkmate.
Your winner, the Vagabond. Wait a minute. It seems to me that the Vagabond still has some stuff to say.
Now that match is over, why don't we talk about this, Mr. Wallace? You meet at the next pay-per-view. I'm challenging you. I'm calling you out. You versus me. One-on-one. What's it gonna be, old man? Huh? You could have had me in the elevation. You could have called me, but you never returned my calls. You never did anything to check up on me. So I got a problem with you now. So what do you say, Lamar? Don't be scared, homie.
Those are some harsh words from the Vagabond. You think he has resentment for not being asked to be on the elevator for his former stablemate? Era of reality, Mr. Wallace? It could be. We'll find out to see if Mr. Wallace actually does answer the challenge. And if he does, hopefully this bad blood will end that hope. Now we go to the action where we got Dax Snow versus Snez with heavy WGP implications. If Dax Snow loses, he loses his opportunity to get a shot at the WGP World Championship. Let's go see the outcome of this bad boy.
I imagine death so much it feels more like a memory. When's it gonna get me? In my sleep 7 feet ahead of me? If I see it coming, do I run or do I let it be? These are the things I think of at night. The things I thought of during the 4-month span where I couldn't seem to buy a win. But that changes tonight. You see, I am tired of playing the games. I'm tired of wondering what if. I'm tired of imagining death. I am going to face death face first. And you see, the one thing I've been failing to realize is the one universal truth every single person in the audience, in the crowd, and in the locker room needs to accept. Dax Snow is the best promo artist in this company, and he hasn't been acting like it. He hasn't been showing up and showing out like he claims to be. He hasn't been showing up as the best. So why should you believe me? Well, let me tell you why. I come out here and I do the damn thing every single time, and I've been delivering. But the one thing I have been failing to deliver is conviction. The one thing I have been failing to deliver is believability. The one thing I have been failing to deliver is belief in myself. You see, I didn't think I was the best. I didn't think I could be any single person in this 8-match losing streak. But you know what? Here tonight, here on the Blueprint, I believe that I can beat SNES. I believe that I will beat SNES because I am absolute. I am the best in this company. I am the best in the promo game, and there's not a damn person that can tell me otherwise. And you know why that is? I put in the work. I put in the hours. I dedicate myself to my craft. But what do, SNES? You sit there. You play video games. Sure, you can deliver a good product, but it's not good enough. And it will not be good enough when you face someone like me. Because I promise you, your games, they're over. You're on the final level, and you can call me a boss. And I'm going to be the boss that resets the entire level for you. You're going to have to start over and over every single time because you cannot get past me. You cannot get through me. There is no cheat code that can save you from my wrath. And I promise you, I told you earlier in the week, I was going to kill you. And that was not a lie. Right here, right now, verbally, SNES, I am ripping you apart, limb for limb, word for word, and showing you exactly who I claim to be. The man I said I was, the man I wanted you to think I was, the man I didn't know I was. But it's the man that I am. And that man has no remorse. That man has no fear. That man does not hold back. That man comes out here and tells you how it is, whether you like it or not. He tells you what you do not want to hear, no matter how much it hurts. He tells you every single thing you fail to realize. And right now, SNES, you're failing to realize that the reason I got that title shot over in Wrestling Geeks and Pariahs is because I earned it. I earned it on behalf of the foundation. I earned it for this company. And I will be damned if you walk into my house and take my shot from me. Because that's not how this works. You don't come in here making demands. You don't come in here thinking you are better. Because thinking gets you nowhere. If you think you've done half the job, if you know you've done 75%, if you do, you've done it all. And I am doing the damn thing right now. So SNES, I hope you enjoyed your stay, and I hope you find your way back to WGP, because I know I sure will. And I'm going to make my way back over with the title shot I earned. Because the one thing people will start to see, and the one thing that will not change, is the fact that Dak goes over.
We bring you Simon Ness, Ipona Sheepman! Foundation Blueprint. If you have followed my career during my time here, you will notice there has been one constant, one goal of mine to accomplish in this league, and that was a particular match against a particular individual, and today is the day I finally get my one-on-one match. Though I have two goals for this match. The first goal is to hurt, humble, and humiliate Dak Snow. But my second goal is to reclaim something I never should have lost in the first place. My WGP Heavyweight title. Dak, think of all the epic battles. Link and Ganon, Mario and Bowser, Sonic and Eggman, Sora and Xehanort. But today's battle shall eclipse them all. It will go down today as the perfect promo match. Prodigy Dak Snow versus the most dangerous gamer alive, Simon Ness Ipona Sheeman. Tonight, when I get into the ring with you, all.
我爱北京天安门，天安门上太阳山。我爱北京天安门，天安门上太阳山。我爱北京天安门，天安门上太阳山。我爱北京天安门，天安门上太阳山。我爱北京
Oh, and
天安
don't you
门，
forget,
天
Dak,
安门
that
上
I
太
have been watching you
阳山。
from the time that we started. Since House of Thunder, I've been calling you up, and I've been driving you crazy. Oh, you are not ready for the dangerous, the most dangerous game alive. In fact, I am going to
我爱北京
take
天安
this
门，天安门上太阳山。
You know, I have not
我爱
even
北京
begun
天安门，天安门上太
All the
阳
pain
山。
that I will inflict
我
upon
爱北京天安门，
You
天
may
安
be a
门上
prodigy,
太
but
阳
you
山。
have nothing on a gamer.
我爱北京天安
This
门，
is
天
my
安门
life.
上太
I
阳
eat,
山。
breathe, sleep,
我爱
video
北京
games,
天安门，
and there'll be
天安
nothing
门
but
上太
pain.
阳山。
You know, I have waited for this match. I put this match. You know, I've been offered this match actually before, but it
我
needed to
爱
be
北
the
京
right
天
time.
安门，天
It's like
安门。
when you're playing Kingdom Hearts 1 and you're introduced to the Big Bad, you're introduced to Xehanort, and you have to wait until Kingdom Hearts 3 to finally, truly get to have the one-on-one battle.
worlds I visit, the enemies I conquer, fuel the gamerverse of which I command. I think I will call upon one of the greatest minds of games from the era of the GameCube, none other than Eternal Darkness. While you try to terrify me and bring me down, I call upon the sanity.
And that is what
Begin
I'm here to accomplish today. Dak, you can count on 3 things. Have your number. You cannot escape today. You cannot escape the power of the Gamerverse.
我爱北京天安门，天安门上太阳
Set it
山。
down.
我爱北京。
Game over.
Your winner, Dak Snow. Hey guys, I don't know what's going on, but it seems to me that there's some outside interference that's involving Sinnes. We'll keep you updated. But right now, it's time for the Blueprint Championship as we go with Hatsum going against Bojack Grizz. I can't wait to see the outcome of this one. Let's take it to the ring.
Bojack Grizz, he's Bojack Grizz. He's no pop and all fizz. Howdy, Bojack. You know, Bojack, you remind me of a guy I used to know. A guy that would troll people in the comment section of the promos. A guy that would up and quit matches that he would lose. You know, he would just up and quit. Never hear from him again. You know, I actually had a match with this guy one time. And I called him out and said that he would actually leave when he lost. And guess what? That's exactly what he did. He up and left. Actually, his name was Bojack Grizz, and he kind of looked like you. Anyway, Bojack, what planet do you live on that makes you think that you could actually beat me for the Blueprint Championship? You must live on planet of the freaking idiots. Because if you think you have a single chance in hell of defeating me for what I've worked so hard for, you have got to be insane. Yeah, I've been gone a little while. I was under the weather. But you know what? I'm back. And I'm more driven, determined, and ready to destroy anybody that gets in my way and thinks they have an opportunity, a chance at this championship. But Bojack, this time when you leave, I hope you don't go and join your indie buddies. You're better than that. You're better than them little indie shits that you get wins over because your buddy's the owner or the manager. No, this is the big time, Bojack. This is the big leagues now. And since our last encounter, I've come light years above you. I've come decades before you, Bojack. Something that you're gonna have to sit back and take a back seat and learn from. You can learn from this match, Bojack. Tune your craft. Make sure you do a little bit better next time in your next match. Because we both know, Bojack, you couldn't handle the pressure of being a champion. Well, we want our champion just to win the belt and go show off in his buddy's league. Hey, indie guys, look what I won in the big leagues. No, it's not going to happen, Bojack. You're not going to have a chance to do that. Not with me, and probably not with anybody in the foundation. Because the truth is, Bojack, you're under me. You're not on my level. You are just another mid-carder that got a good chance, a good shot when he beat Gene and became the number one contender. No, in reality, you're just going to be a casualty, Bojack. Another body that the Blueprint Champion piled up behind it. Just like I'm going to do to anybody else that thinks they have a shot at this. Because, Bojack, I don't need mind games to beat you. No. All I need is a mind. Because you are going to be the easiest victory of my career when I embarrass you. And I prove a point to everybody in the back. You have no chance when you go up against the Blueprint Champion. This is something that I will leave a legacy behind. I don't care if you're El Guapo, or if you're Jay Briggy, or if you're anybody in the back. This Blueprint Championship is going nowhere. Bojack, tonight, you learn that the hard way. Because I'm not going to leave a single piece of evidence that you were ever in the ring. Because I will destroy you, Bojack. That ain't awesome. That's awesome!
Alright, now back to the action. On to the main event, the triple threat qualifier that consists of Dante Rage versus the Black Plague versus Pacemaker. Let's head down to the action.
Tonight, Pacemaker, tonight, Dante Rage, you will finally realize who the true entity that deserves to be in this big trilogy match. You need to understand that I have been nothing but nice when on my run here at the Foundation, but tonight you woke up the worst of the worst. You are entering the age of the plague. You see, even though the plague comes around once in a while, when the plague is here, the plague destroys and annihilates anybody that's in the way. And you two are my first victims. You two are the first ones that's going to take a fatality because you don't know how it is to survive. You fake it till you make it. I don't respect that because I'm here to show what a real performer is, what a real wrestler is, what a real champion looks like. I can be many things you want me to be, but a loser is not one of them. And you guys carry it on your sleeve very, very well. Pacemaker, Dante Rage, your luck will run out. And when it does, I will be there to pick up the pieces, to pick up your pathetic souls, and capture it and put it away where nobody will be able to see your pathetic asses again. You see, like a barbarians, I don't disappear. All I do is progress. I'm a progress that I can make you champion too. But you got all three of you guys that I'm one of the biggest. Yes, I'm a permanent champion. That's how I'm because no matter what happens, you will lose the title. And I will. And that's for the beauty of this pay-per-view. Because you guys hope to get by the right play. And it's not bad because I will not allow you to proceed. I will not allow you to advance. I will not allow you to win. Do I look familiar, Dante Rage? Do I look familiar, Pacemaker? I am one of the many skeletons that hang in your closets. I am one of the failures that you possess. So tonight, this match at Trilogy is going to be another one of your failures to hang up in the closet of shame. Too bad that as the Black Plague, I'm going to use this opportunity to get ahead and use your pathetic carcass as stepping stones. So, I will see you soon.
It's the last time that I ask why. I'm overlooked and I'm passed by. You can't grasp my shit, that's fine. Can't see the truth through glass eyes. You're half blind. In fact, I'm on my way to the back nine. I'm coming out swinging the man on a mission and breaking new ground like a landmine. Can't stop my ambitions, can't stop my commitment. My very existence is winning the game. Every minute I'm giving, I'm thinking of living the different. You live it the same, a vivid display. What are you thinking? I'm building the vision, you're thinking the grave. I'm in a position to have an opinion. Don't need your permission to give it away. Give it a rest, this is the end. You cannot prevent what you're fighting against. We live in this shit, we didn't pretend. With the percentage you'll never forget. Look at the math, look at what's left. You can't represent what you couldn't accept. Since the beginning I knew you were ignorant. That is the difference you can't understand. What would you do with nothing to lose?
Ladies and gentlemen, the Foundation. There's a coliseum that we like to call this ring, that all of us professional wrestlers like to get into every single week to entertain these fans. But back in the days, that was called the Coliseum, where gladiators would go to war. It wouldn't be until the last one was stand, wouldn't be until the count of three, wouldn't be until someone was not able to participate until they were incapacitated. No, this would be to the death. And that is what it feels like to me in this match. This triple threat trilogy qualifier versus the Black Plague
and versus the pacemaker of the business, the one who prides himself on being the very best, on having the biggest engine and the deepest gas tank to go limits upon anyone else. And then you, Black Plague, another stone cold virus who's just going to be whisked away into nothingness and non-existent after I'm done getting rid of you in that ring, after I toss you away like trash to the corner, leave you there until Tuesday where it gets picked up on Sunday and dumped in the garbage where the dumps where no one goes and no one remembers you. Once I'm done with you, Black Plague, once I've broken every single bone in your body and I've made it so every single ounce of movement you try to do causes thriving, agonizing pain to every single nerve that you have, then I'll focus everything I have on the pacemaker. The one who's teached me my ways in this business. The one who's been there to mentor me for almost every single step since I started in this industry, in this profession. But there always comes a day where the student surpasses the teacher. When the student makes the mentor his bitch. And that has come that time, pacemaker, where simply in this match you're going to be nothing but my bitch when you're down on the knees, and it won't be me bowing down to you because you'll be finally proud of someone surpassing the level you have. You'll be the one bowing down to me on your knees, worshiping that I've took the teachings that you gave me and I've flipped them against you and I've beaten you with your very own game, because you're not the fastest vehicle on the track, you're not the fastest racehorse, the death machine, you don't have the biggest engine or the biggest gas tank to go the speed that you live at. Someone's there to match you step for step, and that is the Awoken One, Dante Rage. That is greatness. That is motherfucking greatest. And I'm going to do that in the middle of that ring. I'm going to match you step for step. And just when you think you're going to be ahead of any sort of capacity in any physical form or matter or mentally in this match, I'm going to get one step ahead of you. I'm going to stay one step ahead of you so you know that you're left in the dust, that you are not crossing that finish line this time. The one crossing that finish line, the one walking away as a victor in this match is the Awoken One, Dante Rage, to move on again with another victory in the foundation, because this is just the start of my career, the start of my legacy. And no one's going to stop that legacy from being made. No one's going to knock down those towers I've added onto my plateau from the foundation that I've built from the ground up. You're just going to add to another level of what I've surpassed and what I've beaten. Because once you step in that ring and you look into my dead eyes and you see inside me that everything you've taught was at your own demise, that the one that you created is the one to take down its creator, you'll know what truly stands in front of you. And if you don't like it, you can go bitch to someone who cares.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Foundation Promo League, I need no introduction, even though I will give one. My name is the Pacemaker, the Breathtaker, the Incinerator, and the Annihilator of anything promo related, Tim Lee, and I would like to welcome you all to the first class in Promo Power 101, simply entitled The Long Track versus the Short Track. Now, this will be a quick lecture, so please refrain from going to the bathroom or grabbing a snack. We'll be done in a jiffy. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. Let's talk about the long track scenario. See, this is like me and Dante Rage, two people who know each other's capabilities, two people who know what's under each other's hoods. Now, as you can see, in this particular contest, I've already won. But him, in a last-ditch effort, he tries to hit that accelerator one more time. And look what happens. End over end in a plume of fire and smoke. Now, what does that tell you, people? I'll tell you what it tells you. It means you can have all of the horsepower in your arsenal that you want to have, but if you don't know how to operate said horsepower, you're going to end up crashing and burning just like this. Now, let's talk about the short track scenario. This is akin to me and the Black Plague, somebody who I haven't known for a very long time, but I've been doing research on. This is a much shorter distance in between the start and the finish line. And as you can see, Black Plague's truck has a different configuration, a different tire setup. But it's still the same old song and dance. He gets excited at the very end, and he goes end over end and lands right on the top of his head. Now, what did we learn today, people? What did we take away from this particular scenario situation when it comes to both of these? I'll tell you what you took away from it. You can't be me. Both of you can't be the pacemaker of the business. Even though you may try oh so hard, you will fail. There's nobody that can hold the load on his shoulders like I do. I carry the world around with me every single day, and I brag upon it because I suffer from it. Now, if both of you thought that you ever stood a chance in this match, you were delusional at best. But hey, I'm going to leave you with something to take home. I'm going to leave you with a bit of pacemaker advice. Something that my daddy taught me. To be a winner, you gotta keep all four wheels on the ground. Pacemaker.
Wow. Your winner is Pacemaker. Let me tell you, this Trilogy Championship is going to be a banger because at Hope we have Steel, my brother, versus Doc Thompson, the champion, versus Pacemaker. He's on pace to make his first championship. We'll see if he can get it done at Hope. The Hope card's looking like it's going to be shaping up very soon and very fast. But let me tell you, I had a fun time hosting another stellar episode of The Blueprint. RYK, we're missing you, man, and we hope to see you next week. Everybody else, I hope you had a hell of a time. This is El Guapo, signing off saying, I will see you around.
Mama Patch, are we live? Are we live?
Yes, we did it. We hijacked the channel. Go on. You've got 1 minute.
1 minute? Oh shit. Pissheads and assholes of Foundation. You really thought you could see the last of me? Well, guess what? I have finally got some screen time that I could share here around. Because Drew Coleman, as you know, I'm always being full of surprises there. I might only have 30 seconds on the clock here still, but do I look I care here? You can always cut me off the show as simple like that, as you always gonna do. Because the disrespectful standpoint that you got over me sickens me till death. And when I see what you're gonna do with the Blueprint show, it's just really cringe-worthy there. What a shit show was that? And that is because of you. You, as you know, you are just Robert Haywood.